Namaste to everyone. Welcome back to my channel. Let's learn Sanskrit. Today we are going to learn about NCERT 8th class Sanskrit chapter 1. Let's see the chapter 1 name first. Subhashitani. So, what is the meaning of Subhashitani? Su means good, Bhashitani means spoken words. So, total meaning of Subhashitani is good spoken words. Let's see the first Subhashita in this chapter. Guna gunajneshu guna bhavanti te nirgunam prapya bhavanti doshaha susvadutoyaha prabhavanti nadyaha samudramasadya bhavantyapyaha. Again, guna gunajneshu guna bhavanti te nirgunam prapya bhavanti doshaha susvadutoyaha prabhavanti nadyaha samudramasadya bhavantyapyaha. Let's see the meaning of this Subhashita now. Gunaha means good qualities. Gunajnaha means the person who is having the good qualities. Gunajneshu means the person in that person. Gunaha means again good qualities. Bhavanti, it will be there. Te nirgunam prapya. Te means again good qualities. Nirgunam means gunajnaha means the person who is having the good qualities. Nirgunaha means the person who is not having the good qualities. Prapya, after reaching. Bhavanti doshaha, turns into bad. Here it is the example from the third line. Suswadu toyaha means sweet drinkable water. Prabhavanti nadyaha means flowing rivers. Samudra masadya means after reaching the oceans. Bhavantyapyaha turns into undrinkable. So, total meaning of this Subhashita is, if the good qualities reaches the good person, it will turns into good. If the good qualities reaches the bad person, it turns into bad. Let's see the second Subhashita in this chapter. Sahitya Sangeeta Kala Vihinaha Sakshat Pasuhu Puccha Vishanahinaha Trunam Nakhadannapi Jivamanaha Tadbhagadheyam Paramam Pasuna. Again. Sahitya Sangeeta Kala Vihinaha Sakshat Pasuhu Puccha Vishanahinaha Trunam Nakhadannapi Jivamanaha Tadbhagadeyam Paramam Pasunam. Let's see the meaning of this Subhashita now. Sahitya means literature. Sahitya means literature. Sangeeta means music. Sangeeta means music. Kala, art. Kala means art. Vihinaha, the person who is not having, without. Vihinaha means without having these qualities. Sakshat Pasuhu means directly the person is an animal. Puccha Vishanahinaha, even though if he is not having Puccha, Puccha means tail and Vishana means horns. So, if the person is not having Sahitya, literature, Sangeeta, music, Kala, art, if the person is not having these qualities, so Sakshat Pasuhu, he is directly an animal. Even though if he is not having Puccha Vishana, Puccha means tail, Vishana means horns. Next, what is the great thing for that animal? Again, here from the third line, they are praising the animal. Trunam Nakhadannapi. If the person, Trunam means here grass. If that animal will not eat the grass. So here, Trunam Nakhadannapi Jivamanaha means The animal, if it is not eating the grass also, it can be survivable. It can survive. The meaning of this Subhashita is the person who is not having these qualities, literature, music and art, then the person equals to an animal, even though if he is not having tail and horns. Next thing, if the animal is not eating the grass, it can survive. Even though without eating any grass, it can survive. So this is the great thing for other real world animals. This is the total meaning of this Subhashita. Let's see the third Subhashita now. Lubdhasya nasyati yashaha pishunasya maitri nasta kriyasya kulam ardha parasya dharmaha vidya phalam yasaninaha krupanasya saukhyam rajyam pramatta sachivasya naradhipasya lubdhasya nasyati yasaha pishunasya maitri nasta kriyasya kulam ardha parasya dharmaha vidya phalam yasaninaha krupanasya saukhyam rajyam pramatta sachivasya naradhipasya. Let's see the meaning of this Subhashita now. Lubdha means here greedy person. If the greedy person will lose, nasyati means will lose his yasaha, reputation or fame. He will lose his fame or reputation. Pishunaha means here foolish person. The foolish person will lose his friendship soon. Next, nastakriyasya. Nastakriyaha means the person who is doing the unnecessary works. By his actions, he will lose his kulam. Kulam means here family. Next, ardhaparasya dharmaha. Ardhaparaha means money-minded person. The money-minded person will lose his dharmaha. Dharmaha means good way, means ethics and values. He will lose his ethics and values. The person who is having the mind to earn money. Vidyaphalam vyasaninaha krupanasya saukhyam. Vidyaphalam means the fruit from the studies. Vyasaninaha krupanasya saukhyam. Vyasana means addicted persons. If the persons addicts to lead luxurious life, means then they won't get the fruit from the studies. Next, Rajyam pramatta sachivasya naradipasya. Raja means kingdom. So here the wise minister will get the kingdom from the king and he will be the king of the kingdom. The wise minister. So totally this is the meaning of this Subhashita. Let's see the fourth Subhashita in this chapter. Pitva rasantu katukam madhuram samanam madhuryameva janayen madhumakshikasau santas tadhaiva samasajjana durjananam srutva vajaha madhura sukta rasam srujanti. Again, Pitva rasantu katukam madhuram samanam madhuryameva janayen madhumakshikasau santas tadhaiva samasajjana durjananam srutva vajaha madhura sukta rasam srujanti. So let's see the meaning of this Subhashita now. Pitva, after drinking. Rasam means here, rasam means nectar. Tu katukam madhuram samanam. Katukam means here bitter. Madhuram samanam means equals to sweet. Madhuryameva. Madhuryameva means here sweet. Janayen means janayat means here generate. Madhumakshika asau. This madhumakshika. Madhumakshika means honeybee. Santaha means good people. Tadhaiva, in the same way. Samasajjana durjananam. Sama means equally from the Sajjana means good people, Durjana means bad people. So, equally from the good people and bad people. Next, Srutva, after hearing. Vachaha means the words. Madhura Sukta Rasam Srujanti. Madhura Sukta Rasam. So, sweet words only, sweet and good words only, Srujanti, will speak out. So, total meaning of this Subhashita is, after drinking the Madhumakshika means here the honeybee, after collecting the bitter nectar from the flowers, it turns that bitter nectar into sweet honey. Like that, in the same way, Santaha, good people also, will hear the words from the good people and bad people also equally. And after hearing the words from the good people and bad people, the good person will turn the bad words also into good. That means after hearing the bad words also, the good people, the good person will speak out only the good words, not the bad words, like honeybee. Let's see the fifth Subhashita from this chapter. Vihaya Paurusham Yohi Daivamevava Lambate Prasada Simhavat Tasya Murdhni Tistanti Vayasaha. Vihaya Paurusham Yohi Daivamevava Lambate Prasada Simhavat Tasya Murdhni Tistanti Vayasaha. Let's see the meaning of this Subhashita now. Vihaya, without. Paurusham, any trials. Purusha Prayatnam, any trials. Yohi, Daivamevava Lambate, the person who depends upon the God by praying the God. Prasada Simhavat means like a statue of lion. Tasya, Murdhini Tistanti Vayasaha. In his mouth also will stay the crows, like a statue of lion. So, total meaning of this Subhashita is, the person who is not doing any work, any hard work or any trials to achieve his goal, and he is depending upon the God without doing any efforts, like a statue of lion. In the statue of lion means here the crows will come and stay in the mouth of the statue of lion. Like a statue of lion, the world also consider him as a statue of lion. The world won't give any respect to the person. So this is the total meaning of this Subhashita. Let's see the sixth Subhashita from this chapter. Pushpapatra Phalachaya Moola Valkala Darubihi Dhanya Mahirhaha Yesham Vimukham Yanti Narthinaha. Again, Pushpapatra Phalachaya Moola Valkala Darubihi Dhanya Mahirhaha Yesham Vimukham Yanti Narthinaha. Let's see the meaning of this Subhashita now. Pushpa means flower. Patra means leaves. Phala means fruit. Chaya, shade. Moola, roots. Valkala, bark. Daru, wood. So these are the things we are getting from the trees. Dhanya Mahiruhaha means blessed trees. Mahiruhaha means trees. Yesham Vimukham Yanti Nardinaha. Vimukham Yanti Nardinaha. Nardinaha means beggars or the needy people. Ardhinaha means needy people. If the needy people reaches the trees will give Pushpa. Patra means, Pushpa means flowers, leaves, fruits, shade, roots. Valkala means here bark, daru, wood. These are all the things we are getting from the trees. So those who are in need, the people are reaching the trees for their needs. The trees will give all these things. So the total meaning of this sixth Subhashita is the trees will not send any person with empty hands. At least the trees will give some shade. Let's see the last Subhashita of this chapter. चिंतनीया हि विपदाम आदावेव प्रतिक्रियाः न कूपखननं युक्तं प्रदीप्ते वह्निना गृहे. चिंतनीया हि विपदाम आदावेव प्रतिक्रियाः न कूपखननं युक्तं प्रदीप्ते वह्निना गृहे. Let's see the meaning of this Subhashita now. Chintaniya, should think. He vipadam. Vipadam means problems. Adaveva, from the beginning. Pratikriyaha, solutions. Na, no. Kupakhananam, digging of well. Yuktam, with. Pradipte vanhina grihe, means pradipte, with the light of burning house. So let's see the meaning of this Subhashita now. Something funny inside of this Subhashita. Let's see. Whenever the problem we get, we should be ready with the solutions before itself. Then, like na kupakaranam yuktam pradipte vanhina grihe. If any person's house started burning, if he is known to have any water inside of the house, if he started digging for the well to get some water from the well, how it is funny. He can't able to rescue the house. He can't able to save the house from the fire. So like that, we should be ready with the solutions before the problem rises. Okay? This is the total meaning of this Subhashita. So this is it. This is the chapter 1 from NCERT 8th class. I hope you understood. Let's meet again with the new lesson. Thank you.